Hello, my name is Leonid and I'm going to show some of the game, and welcome to this short walkthrough of Brigade.
Hey everyone, Kage. So right now, we're sitting in the icy hollows located in the freezing mountains of Dr. Cread's island.
Yeah, and here we're just entering the Cread Legion's mining camp. It's a mining facility inside its icy hollows, and obviously we can't just go inside. It's blocked by this big glass door, but fortunately we have Shura with us, and she can manage to open the new pass, and she has a grappling hook ability that will help us to create new paths. You can see here a big block, and we can just release it with this small hook, and it will break a path down to help us go around this door. And as this is a frozen cave, there are some abandoned areas here, and there are some hazardous traps here, such as icicles and these wooden platforms that will collapse in a few seconds if you stay too long on them. And this is kind of Metroidvania style exploration. You just need to find your path to the goal, and here we found the lever here to open the door itself that was on top. And now we can venture forward inside the facility itself.
It looks like there's a lot of branching paths. It's not very linear.
Yeah, that was the idea. Well, it's a Metroidvania style game, so we like to encourage exploring. And as we entered the facility, there are obviously some Cread minions, and this particular guy is nasty because he has shield. I can just damage him. I need to either wait when he lowers his shield, like now, or I can use Shura's hook to make him lower his shield faster.
I love the look on his face. He's like, oh, my shield!
He's kind of surprised by this move. Oh, yeah, I need to be careful here.
A surprise Pikachu face.
And I have Shura's sniper rifle to help me getting rid of those small guys that are far. I can just, yeah, if I get the aim right, I can shoot them down quite easily. Yeah, I need to aim for the hooks as well. And here I can open the pass even further with another lever and go down to meet another cool new monster. It's a fly monster.
That is a huge, huge fly. Oh, the babies.
Yeah. And those babies, as you can see, they are quite annoying. And I can obviously shoot them one by one, but I could also use Jeff and his grenade launcher to take all of them down at once. Well, maybe I will do it next time. And I need to be careful with those icicles as well. Here is also a small shortcut. We ventured in this area before and used this lever, and now we can open a shortcut. So next time we come into this location, it will be shorter for us. And of course, a little extra.
Hey, you found some gold.
Yeah, there's a lot of secrets hidden around in all these rooms, and in this one there is another one. It's actually something more valuable than just gold, but I will not show this to spoil the fun of exploring the game itself.
That was a huge laser. That looks like a bad day.
Yeah, this is one of the main areas, main rooms in this frozen area, because there is this huge laser. It's a kind of game-changing mechanic. It's a laser built obviously by our evil Dr. Cread. And in this room, it's not only a beautiful thing to look at, it also creates a new mechanic. I obviously need to time my jumps and to be careful to traverse it while we find our paths to scale this mountain. And there is a lot of hooks for sure to use. So there's a good place to showcase her mechanic and her abilities.
Some pretty cool puzzling and platforming.
Yeah, and here we can see there is a small sign towards the hammock. I should definitely use it because I lost some health on the encounter in the previous room, so I will rest here and save the game and replenish my health and also some resources, the ability charges. And here we go in even further into our frozen caves, and there is another mechanic we want to show. It's it's ice and it's slippery, so I need to be careful.
Like water is wet. Don't at me. Oh, what's this guy's deal? Oh, he explodes.
Yeah, this guy, he's tricky because he only has a small weak point in the center. I need to land precise hits to actually kill him.
Very cool. So it's like waves of enemies come at you?
Yeah, it's what we call a battle encounter. It's a small room where you get locked with enemies, so you need to survive a few waves of them. It can be tricky, and you should be careful and resistant.
Oh, he's got a bomb on his back. That is not safe.
And he actually explodes when you kill him, so you should be careful even when he's already dead. And here's another mechanic that uses Shura's harpoon. We can actually lower the platform with her ability. And of course, this
Very
guy,
cool.
I guess I can deal him the same way.
That never gets old.
And I pulled the platform to get to this high point. And there is another cool guy to show. He's a guy on the jackhammer, so he jumps around.
He was just trying
to be careful.
He was just trying to work. Now those potholes are never gonna get filled. Oh well.
And of course this one. Yeah, I can. If I hit him precise with the sniper rifle, he actually dies from one shot. But it's a kind of difficult shot to make. So this part is about 1 hour later in the icy hollows, and we got actually a new ability. We've got vacuum gloves. It's a kind of thing that helps heroes to grapple to the walls. So I need to be careful with this icicle. So as you can see, I can now do something like wall jump. It's a classic Metroidvania mechanic, and I actually can do it with either of my characters, with Jeff and with Shura. Both works for both of them. And this minion on the right, it's a kind of cool one. It's a sniper. As you can see, she can actually pull herself to the ceiling to make some strategical advantage over me.
That was an amazing cloak she had.
Yeah, she looks very good. Oh, and yet
another fly.
Fly mama. Yeah, I guess I'll do it the right way now. Kind of works better. And this part of the icy hollows, it's outer cliffs, so we actually continue to ascend to the Dr. Cread's base on top of the mountain, and here we can see open areas outside of the mountain. It's kind of more risky because you can fall down here, but it also looks good.
I love the aesthetics. Like, it's just the ice area especially is like just really nice.
Those little guys are also dangerous because they're shielded from top, so I can't hit them if they're just opposite from me. I need to wait when they get under the platform to make a shot like this. and also some local flora. It's a flower that hides in the ground, so I also need to check the timings and to be careful with him. And now we're finally on top of the mountain, so it's a kind of plateau, the mountain summit. There are trees on the background, so yeah, it's a different area yet again, some different visuals.
It's cool because it also shows like a sense of progression, really building the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we have finally reached our destination. It's a drilling station. It's a base, a Cread base on top of the mountain, and it holds a big laser cannon we needed for our secret plan. I won't reveal it right now. You will know it in time when you play the game. So we're just going to show another character. It's Galahad. He's kind of cool MI6 Scottish spy. You can't actually get him by the time you first explore this location. You get him further into the story, but there are a couple of puzzles that are special for Galahad in this part of the world. So we came back here to collect the prizes we missed on the first try.
Is this another new enemy?
Yeah, and this one is kind of heavy hitter, so I need to jump around him. He has a lot of health. It takes some time to bring him down.
It's a very interesting gun you have right now.
Oh yeah, well, it's
Bubbles.
further into the game, so I got some new cool weapons as well, new cool guns.
Very true.
And this small guy, he's kind of agile. He tries to find a way to hide from me every time he shoots. That doesn't really help him much. So here is
Not from the bubbles.
a special rail that can be used by Galahad with his magnetic arm ability, something like that. And with it we can actually get to another part of this room high above to get the prize.
Very cool.
Yeah, here is part of the heart cell. Obviously it's a cool thing to have, because when I collect 4 of them I get another heart, and of course a small reward in gold as well.
So, just to check that the grinding on the rail, that's only for Galahad?
Yeah, it's kind of his special move. And yet there is another one in this room, this platform. It also can be interacted by Galahad, and with his ability Ground Slam I can actually break it down and get to the room that wasn't accessible before.
This looks tumultuous. This is a. Oh,
Yeah,
you can
this one-
stop.
Yeah, you can see that these dots. Those are the places you can actually stop and to time your movement to be safe from those lasers. And there is a small prize at the end of this as well. It's a cyber keycard.
Oh. What does that do?
Well, that's something you should learn yourself when you play the game, because I won't tell you right now.
Fine, no spoilers.
And going back
After the stream.
here on the right, we have just another room, and there is a big laser on the right. It might kind of look familiar.
Is that the same laser?
Yeah, it's actually the same laser that is drilling the icy hollows. So that's its emitter. That's the place where it actually begins. We went up to the mountain and we can actually see how it's working. So it starts here and goes all the way down through the caves to drill its bottom because Cread wants something very important for him down in the icy hollows. And of course some more new guys to fight.
Where does one get a flying muscle suit like this? That seems cool.
This area is a kind of storage.
Powerful.
You can see a lot of some missiles and some Cread tech stored in this area. So those guys are in some way they are loaders that lift all this cargo and move it from one place to another and assemble it into some deadly weapons, of course. Yeah, this guy is positioned in tight spots, so I'll have to use this double-barreled shotgun, which makes quick work for him.
It's cool that you can interact with the actual trap itself and move it around. Oh, hammock.
Yeah, it's a part of the mechanic of this location as well. Yeah, I guess I missed the explanation of this one because you can see there is a charged some kind of tech, and I actually move this laser to charge it to get this door open. This one down here. So it's part of the mechanic of the area.
So pro, you're just doing it. Didn't even notice.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just too obvious. Yeah, I've played too much times all these rooms, so it comes naturally. And yet another save point. I guess we'll save here, and there is just another part of gameplay we would like to show. It's a boss of this area, so we'll skip to him and show you a nice boss fight.
Very cool.
So here we want to show you actually the boss of this area. He's kind of cool flying guy. He actually can hit quite hard.
Design's amazing. What can you tell us about him?
He's an evil cyborg. He's one of the Cread's lieutenants, one of the 7 savage cyborgs. So he's actually was made from one of the Cread's enemies. Cread is like reprogramming them and turning them into cyborgs. He's a kind of evil guy, you know.
That is a pretty evil thing to do.
I think so. And in this fight, you get several stages. In this particular stage, the boss moved to the background, so we need to use laser cannon. We need to charge laser cannon and use it to actually shoot down the guy.
It's really cool, actually. It's a culmination of everything you've learned throughout the level so far.
Yeah, that was the idea, because this particular area was about lasers and charging stuff up, and so we thought it'd be cool to have a boss that kind of supports that mechanic. Yeah, and he's got bored from my effort again. Now I need to snipe him down with this laser cannon. He's quite dangerous when he's on the back as well, because he has this dive ability and some flying rockets. And he's also getting more dangerous every time, because every time I hit him, he actually changes the phase and he gets more aggressive. He shoots faster, he shoots more, flies faster, and he actually gets some more abilities as well. Well, we don't want to show all of the fight because, yeah, you shouldn't count it yourself. So I guess we'll cut here, and we will be happy to show more of the gameplay, maybe later in some later events. But for now, that's all we wanted to show you for today. Thank you.
Have a good one, guys. Enjoy PAX.